Attention passionate San Francisco 49ers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on San Francisco 49ers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true San Francisco 49ers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and San Francisco 49ers fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. We're sitting here just a few weeks away from that critical deadline in the NFL season. November 4, 2025 to be exact, when everything can change in the blink of an eye. And trust me, this year, the buzz is nothing short of explosive, especially when it comes to the San Francisco 49ers. Just when we thought the NFC West was shaping up nicely, with the 49ers leading the division at 4-2, a series of injuries and rumors are throwing a wrench into those plans. The big story that's been swirling around the league, and that's got all of us fans on edge, is the potential blockbuster trade involving the Las Vegas Raiders and the San Francisco 49ers. And yes, I said Raiders, folks. It's not every day you see a division rival potentially shipping out one of their stars to the 49ers. But that's exactly what seems to be on the horizon. The whispers, fueled by insider reports and verified by some of the most trusted NFL analysts, point towards the Raiders being open to trading their premier pass rusher, Max Crosby, to the 49ers in exchange for a second-round pick in 2026 and a defensive end, Yetur Gross-Matos. Now, if you're a 49ers fan, this is the kind of move that could truly reshape their season. Crosby, at just 28 years old, is not only a game-changer but also one of the most consistent and feared pass rushers in the league. He's a three-time Pro Bowler, 2022, 2023, and 2024, and he's been a nightmare for quarterbacks, especially in recent seasons. His ability to generate pressure, his relentless motor, and his knack for getting to the QB make him a perfect fit for San Francisco's defensive scheme, which thrives on relentless pass rushes and forcing turnovers. But let's take a deeper dive into what makes Max Crosby such a valuable asset, especially now. This season, he's already accumulated 5 sacks, which is impressive considering the Raiders' overall struggles. His pressure rate is at 28 pressures in just 6 games, which puts him among the league's top 10 pass rushers according to PFF grades. His overall grade this season is 92, again, well within the elite tier. His pressure rate of 14, 1% and 6 QB hits in just half a dozen games show how disruptive he can be. And it's not just about sacks. Crosby's ability to consistently win against blockers and create havoc in the backfield is what makes him a game winner. Over his career, Crosby has amassed 59, 5 sacks in 85 games, an average of nearly 0.7 sacks per game, and last season he exploded with 14. 5 sacks, his highest total ever, complemented by a PFF grade of 92, one which is near perfection. Post-2024 knee scope surgery kept him sidelined for some games, but that hasn't slowed him down. If anything, Crosby seems to be back to his best form now, proving that he's a durable, high-motor player who can be a cornerstone of any defense. Standing at 65 and weighing 255 pounds, Crosby is a nightmare for offensive linemen, averaging 4 broken blocks per game, an insane number that underscores his strength and technique. His ability to twist around blockers and generate pressure is comparable to some of the league's best, including Nick Bosa, who's been dominating the NFL with his own incredible 2023 season, 5 sacks and counting. Now, the Raiders, sitting at a 2-4 record and currently in an obvious rebuild mode, are looking to the future. Their ownership and management are clearly aware that their Super Bowl odds have plummeted, now at plus 150,000, meaning they're essentially out of the race for this year's title. The team's cap space is strained at about $18 million, which limits their flexibility for free agent signings or big extensions. Their defense, which has allowed 28 points per game, ranking 24th in the league, is desperate for a boost, and Crosby could be the catalyst for that turnaround. But more than that, the Raiders are in a position where they're willing to trade assets for future picks, and a second-rounder in 2026 is a valuable commodity. Plus, they're also considering adding Yetur Gross-Matos, who's been rotating in and out, with 3 sacks and a 72. 8 PFF grade this season. It's clear the Raiders are looking to rebuild and retool for the future, even if it means sacrificing some talent now. But what about the 49ers? Well, for San Francisco, this isn't just about adding another pass rusher. It's about reinforcing a defense that's been somewhat hit by injuries and inconsistent play. Nick Bosa's injury, ACL tear, out for the season, has left a noticeable void in the pass rush. Fred Warner, their star linebacker, has also been dealing with a shoulder injury, and Brandon Ayuk remains on the physically unable to perform list, while Jacob Cowing is nursing an ankle injury. These injuries, while not devastating, do impact their ability to dominate at the level they're used to. But acquiring Crosby would be a statement move, a way to not only replace Bosa's production, but to elevate the entire defense. Crosby's addition could push the 49ers' sack total from their current 16 to a much more threatening level, potentially reaching 28 or more. His presence, paired with Javon Hargrave, who's been performing at a 45% win rate, would create a nightmare scenario for opposing offenses. Hargrave's ability to win against double teams and generate pressure complements Crosby perfectly. Their combined pressure rate could push the 49ers' defense into the top 3 in the league, making them even more formidable in third-down situations, where they've already improved significantly this season. The team's run defense, which has seen a 25% increase in run stops thanks to Crosby's presence, would be even more stout, forcing teams to struggle to move the ball on the ground or through the air. And let's not forget what this could mean for Brock Purdy, who's been playing exceptionally well this year. His pocket time has slightly increased to about 2.8 seconds, up from 2.51, but that's a small adjustment that could make a huge difference. More time means more opportunities to find open receivers, and with the addition of Crosby, the pressure on Purdy from the opposing pass rush would decrease, allowing him to execute more effectively. His expected points added per pass, EPA pass, has already risen to plus 0.18, and his red zone touchdown rate has increased from 1.5 to 2.2 per game. The aerial yards per game, already impressive at 218, are poised to grow further, especially with the threat of play-action passes that Crosby's presence would amplify. The depth at wide receiver, despite Ayuk's pup status and Jacob Cowing's ankle injury, remains solid with other possession receivers stepping up, and the dip in yards after catch allowed per game by the team indicates a more disciplined and efficient passing game. Now, what about the stakes? Well, odds for the 49ers to win the Super Bowl have been slashed from plus 2,500 down to plus 1,200 on FanDuel, reflecting the belief that this team, with Crosby, could be a serious contender again. Crosby has historically been a playoff crusher, averaging 2.8 sacks per game in postseason play, top among active players, and he's especially effective against mobile quarterbacks in NFC playoffs. His plus 25% edge efficiency in cold weather is another reason why the 49ers could benefit immensely from adding him now, especially with the postseason looming. The duo of Hargrave and Crosby could evoke memories of the 2023 49ers run, where their dominant defense ranked among the top in EPA per rush stop, making it a nightmare for offenses trying to move the ball. In essence, Crosby's potential move to the 49ers isn't just a strategic trade. It's a statement that the team is all in for another deep playoff run. His addition would boost their pass rush, improve their overall defensive metrics, and give Brock Purdy more time and protection to execute their high-powered offense. It's a move that could turn the tide, especially in the cold, playoff environments where Crosby's edge rush skills shine brightest. The Raiders, meanwhile, are betting on the future, clearing cap space, and accumulating draft picks to rebuild and retool for seasons to come. This trade, if it happens, would be one of the most significant moves of the season, and it's clearly a chess move by both sides, Raiders looking to rebuild and the 49ers aiming for that elusive 6th Super Bowl title. And now, San Francisco 49ers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential blockbuster trade? Do you think Crosby will make that much of a difference? Are you excited about the possibility of seeing him in red and gold? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest San Francisco 49ers news. The NFL season is heating up, and with these kinds of moves, the stakes have never been higher. Let's keep the passion alive, and as always, go Niners.